Yeah, it's a whole half hour earlier. It's a 2-hour movie. We get it. Oh my god, do you guys want to...
How's it going, guys?
Hey, this is Andrew.
Welcome.
Andrew's back, everybody!
Yeah.
I mean, the podcast dropped.
Review.
Oh,
part,
fuck,
yeah.
that's right, the podcast. I'm so
Oh, that's why it's tilted. The camera's a little tilted, but I fixed it, but it's okay to you guys. It's a little wonky on... You see it? It's
I don't see it.
on, like, the top part.
Anyways, we're not here to talk about the camera. We're here to talk about underwater.
Underwater.
Still don't see it. Underwater, starring Kristen Stewart. Fun fact I wanted to tell you guys. This was filmed back in 2017.
Damn.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
It started filming in early 2017. And then, like, when all the Disney Fox stuff
It makes
happened,
sense.
they
It's a Fox Searchlight?
yeah, they
movie?
stopped it. And then Disney, I guess, decided now to release it. So,
The money
I mean-
was there.
kind of makes sense why TJ Miller is in it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Has that
Yeah.
been resolved?
I don't really know if it's
Is it
been
still-
resolved, but I was like, dang, like, I'm shocked, like, he's back into stuff, but that makes sense. It was filmed, like, 3 years ago.
What's going on with TJ Miller?
The whole,
Accusations.
yeah. You remember the whole, like, threat? Like, in LAX?
No.
He's like a bomb threat. He
Yeah.
joked about a bomb threat.
Oh
yeah,
my god.
Yeah, and that kind of, like, ruined his career pretty
So if
much.
anything, we just found out that TJ Miller is a bit of an asshole, which you can kind of tell that.
Come on.
Wishy-washy.
He's just kind of he's just a comedian. So
But
he's
you
an
know what?
asshole.
First thoughts of the movie, I liked him. He was
He,
funny in this movie.
this movie definitely needed somebody like him.
Yeah.
If he wasn't in it, this movie would have had no
He
character.
wasn't like
Yeah.
over the top with his,
Right.
his comedy either. He
Like-
was just kind of like morbidly.
I said to you, you're gonna have that guy in that group.
You need, This movie is just kind of, it's a movie. It's
Yeah.
just your paint by the numbers movie, and it has some tropes that I'm like, no shit. Like, of course that's gonna happen because this is that kind of movie. So, it's your definition of a January movie.
But it wasn't a terrible
But it wasn't awful. Like,
No,
it's
it
a
was-
movie, but it's like
It was a good movie.
there's only like one thing that I was like, oh, that was about it. Like, this is all spoiler free for you guys.
Yeah, since we'll be talking about this in the podcast.
It's just
Later.
It's for me, it's fine. Kristen Stewart is okay. Everybody's just kind of okay. I think the girl, I feel bad I don't know her name. The Asian who's in
Jennifer Henwick.
who's in
something like that.
Iron Fist.
Yeah.
She got a little annoying. I understand why they have her as her character. You know, she kind of plays like the.
I mean, you had your varying personalities.
Yeah, you had just all these like. So you needed somebody like that in the movie.
God, what I would have given to fucking be the guy who just ran out of oxygen.
Right in the
fucking-
beginning.
Yeah, just didn't say anything. Just kind of. You okay?
Yeah, he just like had like a concussion the whole time and just like
And just
yeah.
paycheck.
Pretty much, pretty much a paycheck.
Well,
The movie
got
is
knocked out too.
it's
with some-
very alien but underwater. That's like how I would if I had to like say like one thing. It's pretty much alien underwater. So,
I mean, yeah, I got that from the trailer. The whole feeling of like we know more about the surface of the moon than we do of the surface of the ocean. And it's
Yeah.
very true. We don't know what's down there.
it's terrifying.
Yeah,
Honestly,
like I was telling Caleb after we left the movie that outer space and underwater are two of my like biggest like no-go spots. Like,
yeah. I mean, what else is there? Those are just two
But it's
different.
like we will give you
great unknowns.
7 figures if you will go down in this mining shaft and work with this underwater exploration crew.
for how long?
Undisclosed.
It seemed like
Fuck that.
the captain was down there forever. Like
Yeah.
I don't really know like
Well, it
the
also-
passage of time. But
Yeah, also
Yeah.
like Kristen Stewart because she got that line like. That's
Yeah,
not
she
really
brought
a
up
spoiler.
concept of time.
Yeah.
yeah,
like,
she brought
you
up
know.
like you don't know how like you just kind of forget about time.
This movie did a great job of just getting into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Within
there was
like
the intro was the exposition.
the intro
the
and like
opening
that
crawl.
you see it in the trailer. Literally like the opening shot is her brushing her teeth. And how did that daddy long leg get in there?
I mean, it could have gotten like with the materials. Like,
Yeah.
hey, here's your supplies. The spider got in.
Yeah, that was my first. Oh shit! Moment when I saw it on the screen. And I
There
like,
was
Matt got one good jump.
Oh my god!
One good
I-
jump.
I always.
it was. I mean, horror movie. It's got jump scares. They weren't like too cheap because all of them like
There
made
was like
sense.
there was one that like it just like it was like literally the jump scare was like a scream noise, but it just like
I
shit.
think it was when they were crawling through the little tunnel.
Yes, and it was like literally a scream.
I felt-
but it was
I felt-
just it was noise, and I'm like, ugh.
I felt
like,
cheap at that one. I was like,
yeah,
come
that was
on.
cheap. That
Like
was
you got me, but it's not easy to, or it's not.
It's not raccoon falling from the window bad.
no, that,
Like the shock value was there.
Yeah.
But Matt got
I was ready.
my
to fucking
favorite jump
fight.
scare was before he even walked into the auditorium.
Oh
Like
my
I opened the
God.
door. I was on the left side and I felt someone behind it. I was like, oh, someone's coming. And Matt, like, were you just looking down and you looked up, or just didn't see
damn,
the
that
dude?
sounds funny.
I don't know. I just somebody was like walking through the door as the door was opening, and I just wasn't expecting it. And I was just like because like that's happened like a few times. I think it was with you the last time that it happened. Like we opened the door and like some chick walked out, and I like
Oh, maybe, yeah.
I got scared, and she laughed, and I was like, "Call me," and she was like, "No." I'm like, "Okay."
Did either of you
Ditto.
guys ever see Life with Ryan Reynolds? Came
Oh,
out-
that,
came out a few years ago.
I don't think so.
Was Gyllenhaal in that movie? There's another big actor in it. Wasn't
Yeah, I think it might have been him.
Wow.
Or her.
No,
Uh,
there was
Oh,
like
duh, yeah.
there was a lot more names in Life, and it's pretty much that but underwater.
Duh, yeah, it doesn't. Well, doesn't like the alien get in? Because doesn't like the dude like play with the thing and then like it
Yeah.
They're on the
grabs his
spaceship.
finger?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to see it, but I heard it was like
It like have underwater, but the cast of Life, that'd be the perfect movie. Because the cast of Life was really good, but I hated the execution of the movie. I thought it was really stupid, and I liked the setting of this movie, and I liked the creature.
The setting was amazing.
But your cast is just, I thought, very generic. I didn't have any like lasting impact on people. I don't know, when you have people like Jake Gyllenhaal and Ryan Reynolds,
yeah.
like I don't know, like
I like the cast.
I mean,
there were two very generic guys, but I felt like everyone else did a pretty good job.
you have like your one dude that like like you're not gonna establish everybody, but
Yeah.
I mean, look at you have Rebecca Ferguson also in this. That's pretty damn good. Those are three main people.
In Life?
Yeah, Rebecca
Okay.
Ferguson, Jake
There's
Gyllenhaal,
no way she's in Underwater.
and
Where was she?
Ryan Reynolds.
She was
are
the
all in
creature.
Life.
I mean, they had some
Don't
long
you
legs.
disrespect her like that.
You saw those legs?
Don't you disrespect
Those are some long legs. Those things were a tall glass of water. Get it? 'Cause there's water. If you guys were going into this hoping to
Get
see
it? I'm underwater.
hoping to see that you would actually see a good chunk of the creature and not
Yeah.
just this and that,
Oh, well,
the movie did a good job with
I'll
that.
give it that. That was like my big thing. Like I was like, I'm gonna hate this movie if I don't see the creature.
Right.
Because that's like one thing. The trailer, it was hiding it,
It
but
did
I
a
was
good
like,
job with that.
are you hiding it, or do you not have it?
Yeah.
I felt like we saw a movie where like, oh, a good example. You didn't see it, but fucking Dark Phoenix. Like,
Oh, what, the Phoenix Force?
no, like the aliens.
Oh, duh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you saw the aliens in a dark, shady forest for 1 second, and then that was
shady
it.
And it was like kind of like, oh, and then that was it. And
Never
you're just
again. Like,
okay.
fucking stupid.
I was really hoping for this movie to have, sorry, I'm just looking off, to have that big whoa factor at the end, or just something that's like,
Just
okay.
like, oh shit.
And I was very happy with that.
Yeah,
It
I was,
had something.
I was satisfied with the ending.
And just the design of like all the techie stuff, like
Yeah, the suits
the
were
shaft.
cool.
The suits made sense.
What do you mean?
Because we had that one comment, and I always thought about it like, this doesn't make any sense. You're underwater. There's immense pressure. It's just gonna crumple you. Is the movie just not gonna talk about that?
I think they're just like kind of like modeled after like spacesuits.
I think, but like in the trailer, I don't think we really saw the suit as much.
No,
Or, like,
I
it
think
looked
you
more
only really
clothing.
saw like the inside
Yeah.
of their helmet. Really,
Yeah.
I didn't really got a good look at
Like,
it.
yeah, these suits looked cool. They looked realistic. Looked like they would actually work.
Yeah, because I mean, like they had to like use like hydraulic lifts to like put them on and stuff. Like,
That
they
that
were
was
heavy.
a fun sequence.
Yeah,
just watching
it
put
was
them on.
interesting.
There's two moments, and it was both of the moments where it just fades to black, and then the scene picks up.
I remember the
And I
first
thought
one.
that was just kind of lazy writing.
Yeah.
Because like they set the characters up for a really crazy moment, and they were like, "How do we get out of this? Oh, let's just fade to black, and time has passed."
They did a good job with other stuff like logistic stuff of like we don't have to watch them going through the pressurization chamber. They just like skipped it, and I was like, that's good.
Yeah.
That's a good form rating.
Also,
Evened out.
one complaint. I don't know if it was our theater. Our theater was a little loud
God, the chick next to me would not stop pointing at the screen.
But it was kind of hard to hear some of them, especially in the first act. Like there were moments where like either like we were like I was literally right above a speaker, so like you pretty much were right next to me above the speaker. And,
Yeah,
like,
we were in the very back.
Yeah,
the last
I
row.
couldn't like understand. Like there was like especially like when they put the helmets on for the first time and they like start doing like their like walkie-talkie voice.
Yeah,
I literally was
walkie-talkie
like,
noises.
I have no idea what you're saying, TJ Miller.
I've always
like,
had trouble. Like, I don't understand.
I mean, it's not that important what they were saying. Like
Yeah.
it was just kind of like filler. There's like 3 conversations about dogs, which I thought was kind of like okay.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a humanization moment. You're gonna have these
but it was just
conversations.
kind of
all this
annoying
time.
where like the chick was just like trying to like.
She was
calm herself
hysterical.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's just like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like I've been in like position where somebody has been hysterical, and I'm trying to fucking figure shit out. And,
Like somebody
underwater.
just needed to say that to her because then it would have been fine. But like the fact that they kept like letting her
Yeah.
talk, I'm like, oh my god, somebody tell her to shut up because you want to, you're just not going.
Because
to.
like, you know, when shit's going down and you have that one hysterical person, it's just like, bro, you need to shut the fuck up so I can make sure these 2 dudes don't fucking die.
It wasn't in like a deterring way. Like the captain wasn't losing focus. She was just talking.
Yeah, but
Like they stopped paying attention to her.
But it was still just like triggering for me because like I've been in positions like that and I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
What moment was this?
I'll tell you later.
yeah, I mean it's
Soundtrack was great.
yeah, I love the soundtrack.
I
The soundtrack
got a
was
lot of
really good.
Interstellar vibes,
Yeah.
especially at the end.
That was really good.
Sound
One quick
design
thing I
was
want to
great.
say, basically when the movie started to about the part where they were walking across the bottom of the ocean floor, that was when I felt like I could actually catch my breath. And I was just like,
Yeah.
at that point, I was like, damn, I kind of wish they didn't stop here with like all the like, you know, the intense momentum that they had.
It was interesting. Yeah, it felt like it was more intense when they were confined in
Yeah.
the like rig, but then when they were out in the open, it wasn't as scary because
It was still kind of
Well,
scary
for that, like,
the
few
initial-
minutes.
for those
yeah.
first few minutes, but then like for some reason the creature just disappeared.
Right, and I was just like, okay.
Yeah, especially like towards like the end when like that like so.
Well, because it was probably busy with something else. But we'll talk about that later.
Anyways, grades.
Well, the movie did a great job of like showing just how crazy the pressure is.
Yeah,
Like that
that's true.
you saw that certain thing get shut off, and then it was there for a second, shot over here, shot back here. You're just, that was metal.
Yeah.
Like-
That was reinforced steel. Because like 7 miles under the ocean is no joke. Everybody.
Yeah, it said that there was like what 8 tons of pressure per square inch.
Yeah, there's
tons.
there's a reason why we haven't been to the surface of the ocean.
When it's probably never gonna happen. So
Yeah,
in our
unless-
lifetime.
Maybe unless
God, honestly.
reinforced carbon steel shit like that.
What are our grades, boys?
Um,
I'm floating in the B's.
I don't know if I want to give it a B plus or just a B.
That's weird.
I'm gonna give it a B.
As far as January movies, A.
Yeah.
Comparing it to January movies, solid A.
Yeah, I mean, if I would definitely buy this movie as soon as it came out, like on Blu-ray. Not maybe not like as soon. Like I wouldn't make it a priority to go to Best Buy.
I
and
will
buy
be
it.
in line for this movie.
But it's just like, you know, if I was at Best Buy for one random day and I just walked past, oh hey, Underwater, pick it up. You know,
Yeah.
I really liked it.
Yeah. Probably C.
Yeah.
Yeah. C minus. It was average. Has its highs, has its lows, and
I'm
As
just a
far as
sucker-
originality, it was good, pretty good.
Well, I mean, it's probably not original for Andrew because
you know, it's like it was like Alien.
yeah,
Like there was definitely
I'm
shots
talking
where
about
I just
concept. That's what I mean.
oh
Like the story.
yeah.
Like how we had really just like under like Mariana Trench.
I feel well.
Stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had
that's
20,000 Leagues
smart to,
Under the
like,
Seas.
actually kind of go to the Marianas Trench.
The ending was kind of rushed. Like the ending. Like the resolution was just, all right, yeah.
yeah. I kind of how they
I
handled
kind
that
of felt
is
like
kind
you
of
know,
cheap.
going
Near
into
the
this,
beginning, though,
knowing that it
which
was
I
an
guess
hour
is
and a
fine.
half movie. I'm like,
Yeah.
things are gonna be like
Short.
this is gonna be quick.
So yeah. But
Had a fun time.
Yeah.
first movie of 2020.
A great way
Not
to
a
start
bad
the year,
start.
honestly.
It was fine.
Not a bad start. I
Definitely
mean,
won't
you
be in
know.
my top 10, but
Well, yeah, but you could have worse.
I could have a lot. Yeah,
We could have
this-
seen Cats or The Grudge.
Yeah.
Doolittle could have been out by now.
Oh gosh, I'm not seeing that.
Hello, lunch.
I just want to see what the grading it gets.
Yeah.
Watch it be an A+ movie.
It's January. There's really no A+ movie in January. Without further ado, guys, I think that's it. This has been Andrew.
Caleb.
And Matthew.
Peace.
We love you.